Hi there, Luke Millard here with you today, and in today's video I'll be explaining more about how you can use systems to generate more leads and sales and profits for your other businesses using our advertising services. Specifically, we'll be talking about our Adminter advertising service, and like I said, I'll be giving you some tips for how you can create more success online and really accelerate that path to more commissions or sales, whatever it is that you're promoting and how you're planning to build your business. So let's first talk about, I want to keep this video short, so let's first talk about how is the system designed, or how do you design a system that generates income for you day in, day out. You'll hear a lot of online marketers, they talk about making money when they sleep, making money passively, making money, 7 days a week, not needing to work, working a couple of hours a week. I mean, all of that is actually possible. And I know when you're learning online business, maybe this is the first time that you have been involved in an online business, you start to think to yourself, is this actually possible? Can I actually generate real income that would replace my job or even go further and set myself free? And there's a lot of those questions that come up. And that was certainly true for me when I was starting on the internet. If you don't know my story, going back about 7 years when I was trading foreign exchange, I was interested in property investment and I was doing a lot of those things, but I really needed to generate cash flow, so actual income that I could live on. It's one thing to purchase a property, but often that's sort of a cash drain on your life, but cash flow is what really allows you to live the life that you want. And in my opinion, online business is the absolute best way that anybody can achieve that. It really levels the playing field. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your background is. I mean, none of that matters. All that matters is if you know how to set up the right procedures, have the right plan, and execute that correctly, then you can generate a lot of income. For some people, it doesn't even take a lot of income, okay? A lot of people, they don't need a lot of money to quit their job. And so how do you actually get from the stage of wondering, is this possible, to the point of saying, I've made it, and you quit your job? And I had this moment years ago, about 7 years ago. Since then, I've been working full-time online. But back then, I didn't know if it was going to work, and I was working really hard at it. I was trying my best, trying all of these different things, and eventually it worked. And it sort of happened for me in a single month. And I don't know if that's truly realistic, because it was all of the months leading up to that month, everything that I'd learned prior to that. But it was in this one single month that everything just fell into place. I had everything that I needed. I knew what I needed, the steps I needed to take. I executed them, and then I set myself free, quit my job. I went traveling around the world, and I really haven't looked back. I haven't had a job since. And now 18 months ago, I started to think to myself, I've seen all of these online businesses, all of these ways, home-based business opportunities. How can I make that better? How can we take all of the great things from those businesses and build something, really unique and really powerful, while not adopting any of the bad aspects of those businesses? And that really is where Hashing Ad Spaces come from. One of the key parts of Hashing Ad Space is the advertising. And if you're looking truly to change your life, if you're looking to generate recurring income, no matter what, if you want to take that action so that you are in control of that you are manufacturing that outcome, then it is necessary to really set yourself up with an online business. And what you can see, this diagram in front of you, is it's the method that you can generate interest in your offers, convert them into money for yourself, okay? And so let's talk about why this system works, and then how you can make this work with something like Hashing Ad Space to promote your other offers. Targeted traffic equals more leads, sales, and profits. It absolutely does. So let's start at the top here, awareness. So the very first thing if you would like to generate commissions or sales for your products and services, the very first thing is that you need to show people. Okay, if you don't have traffic to your opportunity or your business or your product, then how can you ever expect anybody to purchase it? Now, it's a very common mistake that people think that they need to develop this great product, then they need to sell it. But they often forget the point, who am I going to sell it to? And the most important thing in online business isn't the product itself necessarily. It's your ability to create an audience. And that audience is either, maybe it's a social media following, maybe it's an email list, maybe it's people watching your YouTube videos. It doesn't really matter how you create that, but you need people to show your offer to if you want to generate income that way. And so the very first thing is we need to show your offer to as many people as you possibly can and create awareness that that offer exists, that you have it there and that you're ready and that you're displaying it to the world. This awareness section is basically where you would continue to drive traffic to you. Maybe it's your blog or your affiliate offer, again like a YouTube video. Basically what you're looking to do here is continue to show people, make them aware of your business, and this is where you get your traffic from. Depending on your offer, of course, depending on your lead capture page or your business, your website, then you convert that into leads. Once you have leads, then it's time for them to consider what it is that you're offering them. And so it's up to you at this point to say, okay, here are all of the benefits, right? This is the information stage. Here are all of the benefits of this business. This is why it's great. This is why I think you'll like it. This is why I like it. Here are the testimonials to say that this really does work. And at that point, you'll have your lead in the research and follow-up loop, going round and round. They're looking into it, you're following up with them, you're sending them more information, they're looking into it, making decisions. When they make the decision that they are interested in your business or product, then they can take the action, and that generates the sale, and that generates the commission for you. One of the most powerful parts about building a funnel is not so much that very first step, but it's actually right here. This is probably where most of the income of most of the marketers that you've seen online comes from. It's this repeat customer loop. So once somebody takes an action and they, even before that, once they have opted into your email list, for instance, and then they are looking at this information, they take some action, potentially they purchase something, and then you're still giving them good support, following up with them, building that relationship, then those people are more likely to maybe purchase something again off you in the future. So let's think about that just in a really simple state. Let's say that you have found a t-shirt that you like on the internet. You purchase the t-shirt, and at the same time, the company takes your email address, and then we all know they start sending you more emails. Okay, this is very classic. Then later on, not that you were necessarily wanting to purchase another t-shirt, but you see an email from them that has some, maybe it's a Christmas sale or something, and you see a new product that you like. Now, you are in contact with them. You already know that one time you purchased that other product from them, that t-shirt, it got delivered, you liked it, everything went well, you're happy with that relationship with them, you've been hearing from them periodically ever since, and then they have another sale on, and then you say, yeah, you know what, I do want that other product, and then you purchase it. What happened right there is that the second purchase as a customer didn't require the company to go out there and generate more leads, right? More advertising sales. Instead, all that happened was you were already a customer, right? We're already a customer, and we go and purchase again. This is where a lot of the money is made for internet marketing, where you first do your ad spend, generate your traffic, get your leads, get them, a conversation, you're sending them information periodically, then potentially they join something. Maybe they don't even join something at the very start. Maybe it's a year later. I've had that on my personal list. I've had people write to me 18 months after joining my email list and say something like, hey Luke, I've been following you for 18 months and now I'm finally ready to do XYZ. Okay, and so that there's a lot of power in that, because that is where, like I said, the majority of income comes from, is in this repeat customer loop. Now, maybe this is all a little bit too much information for somebody that's just starting out, but it's important to understand that this is the flow of an internet marketing campaign. And when we talk about conversions, so converting something from raw traffic all the way down to a sale, there's sort of hard paths and there's easy paths. And the easiest path is to target. Okay, so a targeted audience allows for a far more streamlined process from awareness down to the actual action of the sale. And so here's why. Let's say, for instance, and if you're interested in home-based business in any form, I'm sure maybe you've gone out and you've talked to your friends and family about it and may have got rejected, right? Because there's two conversations that need to occur when maybe you're trying to promote something to your friends and family. One, you might think it's a great offer, but they're not necessarily ready for that, right? So they're not necessarily already on board with the fact that you can make money from home. So two conversations need to take place. The first one is you need to convince them that it's even possible, right? And then the second one, then you need to talk to them about the particular offer. Whereas the most powerful way to do this is to find people that already know it's possible, that are already interested in what you're doing. They are already aligned with your way of thinking, and that means that a lot of the conversation is reduced just to, hey, this is our offer, and they are already, at that mind state where they say, yes, this is something that I'm interested in. That is the path of least resistance. And so when we talk about targeted audience, what we're talking about here in Hash and Ad Space is the fact that we know exactly who's here. And you will know that, I keep talking about that, home-based business, online marketing, we're going to get to that in the next slide. But just that information alone can truly change your business, okay? It truly can change your business. And so if you show your offer to real people, you get results, and it's that simple. And just to clarify what I mean by real people is that everyone on Hash and Ad Space right here, everybody is a real person that comes to our business and they come and they watch ads on Hash and Ad Space. Okay, this isn't some old list of people that maybe have been lost for decades. This isn't some $5 traffic that you've purchased off Fiverr or something ridiculous like that. These are real people that are interested in several things, which we'll get to on the next page, like we all are, because we're all here, because we're all like-minded, because we're all interested in this sort of realm. And so for that reason alone, you know that you are going to get better offers, better results, better conversions to the offers that you have. So I hope that made sense. I know that was a lot of talk, but I just wanted to give you a few tips here, a little bit of training about how you should be structuring this campaign with Hash and Ad Space and what it can mean if you do. Because really the goal here is with Hash and Ad Space, we're the awareness, okay? We give you the opportunity to put your website in front of thousands of people and have your offers seen. We create that awareness and for a very, very low cost. Then, because of that awareness and because it's targeted, you get this streamline effect where you can take awareness all the way to action without so much work like you might have on other traffic sources, because you know exactly who's looking at your ads. This, of course, is super important, all of this, and you should dedicate yourself to becoming great at it. Maybe you already have other marketing funnels, people have written them for you, or companies, or whatever it is, so you're already set up. But you really should pursue excellence here, where you look at these numbers and you say, okay, I'm getting the traffic, how much is that generating for me in sales? And then look after those people, because if you create that relationship, that repeat customer loop is where huge incomes can be generated over the years to come. So that's about it for that. Let's move on to the next slide. I know, like I said, I've been talking a lot. So let's talk about how that is actually going to work with the Adminter product and why the Adminter product is so good for your other affiliate offers. As you can see at the top here, the Adminter is the action taker list. Now, anybody that is experienced in online marketing will know that the action taker list, or this could be called a buyer's list, is the best place to show your offers. And there's a couple of reasons why. The main reason is that the people that are viewing your ad in the Adminter have already decided that this is important to them. They all have staked asimi. Now that tells us a couple of things. One, they're really actually committed to working from home, home-based business, online marketing, right? They're actually involved with it actively. And we know that they're not just sort of looking here and there and sort of half in, half out, because we know they've actually committed their asimi in a stake. And that means that those people that are watching your ads, they are the best people to show your offers to, because they are action takers. And if you can find a group of action takers, if you can find a group of thousands of action takers and show your offer to, you are in front of everyone else out there struggling in online marketing. Okay, if you have the system like I showed you on the last slide, plus you're showing your offers to action takers, you're setting yourself up for success. Let's talk a little bit about the Adminter advertising product itself, okay? So we're talking about qualified views directly to your website. So it's a full web page display, and you can just plug your website URL in there, or your affiliate link, or whatever it is that you're promoting, and then we display the full page with a countdown timer. 100% stake a viewing audience. Every single person that watches ads in the Adminter has staked asimi, right? They're all action takers. High volume traffic, you can get thousands and thousands of views across your website. Really is low cost and high quality. Very simple to set up, and then we run the campaign for you. This is a way to get recurring and constant traffic to your website. So it's not so much that you get all of the traffic today, but you set up the campaign, and every day we deliver more and more clicks to that campaign, meaning that you have a constant flow of leads hitting your website every single day. As I mentioned on the last slide, we know a few things about Hashing Ad Space members. And we know them because we're all here for the same reason, myself included, right? We're interested in making money from home. We're interested in affiliate offers, affiliate tools, affiliate resources, training for online businesses, and cryptocurrency offers. I mean, everything that we are doing right here, we're all interested in that, including myself. And so it makes sense that if you're going to promote something at Hashing Ad Space, that is what you should promote. That is the way to fast track that from awareness all the way down to sales. The Adminter, you can see as low as less than half of a cent per view. I mean, it is low cost for the amount of quality that you get out of this particular product. It is, in my opinion, the lowest cost for the highest quality. And I wanted to make this video because I wanted to explain that it wasn't until I found this out. Okay, when I was starting, I was buying traffic everywhere, and I've said these stories to people that have followed me before. But the very first ad spend that I ever did, so I'm new to online marketing. I've got my offer. I think everything's working out. I get my lead capture page ready, and then I spend $500 on a marketing campaign with this solo ad provider. And I think that if I send out this marketing offer to everyone, then everyone's going to be as excited about it as I am, and then instantly I'm going to start making all of these commissions. But the opposite happened. For my first $500 ad spend, I got absolutely zero results. Not a single sale, not a single commission, nothing from it. And so I had to look at that and say, why? Why is it that this isn't working for me when I see all of these other people saying that it's working for them? And, here I am without the results that I need. And it wasn't until I fully worked this out, what I'm explaining here, more in detail as well, but just the simple fact that you have to follow that formula, and you have to find people that are already interested in what you have to offer. And if you do that, then you'll find a fast track to success. And it really can make a huge difference to your online business. So I wanted to share this information with you. I know right now I'm committed to hashing ad space. I mean, I was doing a lot of online marketing, but since then we've created this company and now this is everything for me. This is what I work on every single day. But I wanted to share some of that knowledge about how it is that I got to the point to be able to even create something like hashing ad space. I used advertising like this to generate millions of dollars worth of sales, okay? Millions of dollars worth of sales. And it's all about just working out that system and then putting it into place and having the traffic source that you can continuously promote your offers to, raise that awareness, get that traffic, leads, generates into sales. Okay, it's very exciting when you finally work that out and you start to see that income coming in and you start to see those repeat customers coming. I mean, very, very powerful stuff when you work that out and your life starts to change as a result. Look, that's about it for this video. If you're not already a Hashing Ad Space member, please get in contact with the sales affiliate that introduced you to this presentation. I would encourage you to get started immediately. I know we've been talking about the Adminter product today. However, we do offer 2,000 banner ad impressions absolutely free when you register. So you will get those banner ad impressions. You can promote your business for free. And then also check out the Adminter products, and you can get that product for as little as $20 and test it out, all the way up to our $5,000 package, and you get obviously a lot more impressions as a result. So it's a way to set up your business, to set up your campaign, let us deliver that traffic to you every single day. You get more and more traffic across your website. Really powerful stuff. So thanks again for joining us today. My name's Luke Millard, and I'll see you in Hashing Ad Space.